Well, good morning, my beautiful YouTube family. All the glory to God. Boy, it has been a second, hasn't it? I'm going to kind of make this video to let everybody know what's been going on with me and what will be going on. And no, I'm not in Lab Squatch 1. I'm up here in kind of gloomy, rainy Minnesota this morning. Temperature's nice, but it's just kind of one of those days, It's just nothing better to do, so I thought, well, I'm going to get a video out to my YouTube family because it's been a little bit. I owe it to you to let you know what's kind of going on with me. At any rate, what you see in front of you is another product. Of course, I love Spam. Everybody knows that, but I've never had the bacon Spam. This is going to be my first time giving this a try, so I'll let you know. If any of you guys out there have tried bacon flavored Spam, let me know. I'm sure it is super healthy. The breakfast of champions, right? So it can't be bad. It just can't be. So, but if I like it, it will go down with me my next trip to Lab Squatch 1 and with all the rest of the goodies that I keep that are so healthy. Okay, so I'm going to be uploading some pictures to my community YouTube uh, post or channel, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to upload another video as well. It's going to be a real short one after this one, but the one that's going to show all the bugs around the light, it is just, unbelievable, and that's up here in Minnesota. This is a actually was taken at my cabin, and some of you do know that I got a cabin. This is obviously separate from the one that I visited of my father-in-law's, which is in northern Iowa. But the cabin I built with my bare hands. I'm very, very proud of it. It's nothing extravagant, but it's mine, and it's kind of my little getaway. And the wife will come sometimes, or the grandkids. It's kind of a selfish build, I'll say, because it was meant just for me to go and get my thoughts together and so forth. But um, fully modern, like I said, but I don't have any lights on. I love just hearing and seeing, what nature has to offer, even at night. Now, I do have a motion sensor lights that are, posted throughout the property, but I do not have anything burning full time, like porch lights or anything like that. Also, at the beginning of the lane's about 3/4 of a mile long, and just about 15 feet past the entrance pillars, I have, I guess they're called beam sensors, and it'll send a message to a main monitor there in the cabin that something has broken those beams, and sometimes it can be a pain in the butt because it can be, if it's a larger deer or something like that, it'll go off. I've even had a bird that, it, you know, perfectly positioned with the sensors break the beam and it goes off. So, but the reason I'm telling you this is because I was laying in bed. I went to bed pretty early this particular evening. It was about 10 o'clock. It was just so peaceful. Um, I was kind of laying there, just getting ready to doze off. Well, boom, I noticed the front motion sensor light go off. And I go, man, that's weird because that's up quite a ways. I mean, I don't know, the spread or the span or the fan of the detection radius, I guess. What I'm trying to say. And I thought, man, that's going to be something tall and big. Well, I walk out and I look through the blinds, and you're going to see this. Uh, now, I say they're mosquitoes just because Minnesota. We're so famous with the national state bird, as they call us, is the mosquito. But I believe now these are these damn what they call buffalo gnats, and I have never ever in my life seen. You talk about biblical proportions. You'll see. I think these are buffalo gnats. And there was so many that it was enough to actually set off my front porch sensor lights. So you'll see that. It's just crazy as heck. Now I do want to mention some stuff that has been going on, and I've said this many times that people think that maybe I've been what they call hitchhiked, or the tagged, or whatever. I ain't gonna go through it, but that particular phenomenon and theory, and I've never ever had any type of experience or encounter or anything on any of my properties, and I've told you people that. And not that this is what I'm going to tell you is going to change that, because I did not see anything, but just some things that have been happening and that I've heard makes me wonder now. And it's the cabins, of course, deep in the Minnesota timber, so it could be anything. Um, Now the pictures I'm going to be loading up onto my community page are of the pond. It's a natural a fed spring pond that I have down in back of the cabin, and I usually try to stock it. I've gotten lazy the last couple of years. I've just had other things going on, and just lazy, to be quite honest. But you'll see that the first one shows kind of a small path that leads to my pond, and that's what I was on, because I was trying to locate where this weird sound was coming from. Then the other two pictures, they look like they're the same, but they're not. I just panned out and snapped really quick. I I think, or I thought I saw something within this pictures. If you see something, I mean, just be honest. Nope, there ain't a damn thing there, and probably isn't. But if you see something, let me know. And this isn't, reverse psychology or anything like that. Um, I'm not going to try to instill anything into your minds, but I don't know. I think something was there. And this is the other reason why I think something is now on my property. And I told a couple, well, one real close friend about this situation. Um, in March, the grandkids and I built 5 birdhouses, and then we always put them up high. I mean, we put up, probably 6.5, 7 foot up on the trees. It's just better view, things like that. I guess it does. There's no real purpose for it. We just, I get a ladder and I put them up that high. Um, we went back here recently, or I did myself, and just walking the property. Well, lo and behold, 3 out of the 5 birdhouses are gone. And I don't mean they weren't smashed, or just, I'm not a great craftsman, but I mean they didn't fall apart because of horrible quality. I'll blame that on the grandkids, because they helped on that one. But anyway, uh, yeah, they just disappeared, and I have not, as of yet, found anything on the property, uh, uh, to lead me to think, wind or anything like that took these. Which there's just no way possible that could have happened. The others remain, but it's just these 3 were taken throughout the property. Just strange. Nobody would have came clear back in there to steal 3 birdhouses, and I'm not trying to allude Sasquatch, uh, was the culprit. But I don't know. I have no explanation. There again, if any of you have heard strange things like this happening, let me know. Um, I don't know. I just can't explain it. The strangest thing I think I've had to put my mind around in quite a while. Why those 3 particular birdhouses were gone. Now, my wife, God bless her heart, because she's the smart one of the family, obviously. She suggested it was because those particular 3 were painted a brighter color than the rest. And I know, you're probably not supposed to paint birdhouses, just for the healthiness of the birds, maybe, now that I think about it. But those particular three were a yellow. I just had some house paint yellow left, about a quart left, and I let the grandkids just slather it on. So, could it have been the yellow paint that pissed something off or attracted something? Could be, but run it through your minds and let me know. I really I really appreciate when I get the comments and suggestions on things like this. So what's going to be going on? I'm finishing up this long interview, and what I mean by long is just on my part. It's been my fault getting, getting back with the Mr. McEntee with him and his siblings' experience up here at Lake Stewart. And I've got pretty much everything that I think I need to say it was an actual account or real account that keep going on. I have not yet got to Lake Stewart. I have to do that, so I'm going to plan on doing that this week if the weather's fairly decent and it's going to be just a mud hole up in that area. So other than that, people, everything is going good. I'm going to try to get more content out there, but like I've always said, if I don't have anything intelligent and provable, or it's worth taking your time up to listen to, I'm not going to throw it out there. I don't believe in bullshitology, and I obviously don't need this subscribers and the money and all that. So. As you know, this channel was originally built on just basically letting all my YouTube family and friends know what's going on with me, and that's pretty much it. It never was intended on having anything to do with my encounter at Land Between the Lakes or anything like that. So, not that I'm an interesting dude by any means, but I've made a lot of friends, and I appreciate you all, and I really appreciate the new subscribers that just keep coming on board. It's not a lot, but they just keep streaming in real slow, and I thank you so much. I'm sorry I don't put out more stuff, but that's just me. I just don't feel the need. Just to throw a bunch of gas out your way so you can hear me. I'm very boring person, obviously, but I'd rather have something tangible for you before I make a video. So that's it. I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day weekend and honored those who have fallen and those who are still serving. And I know people say, well, that's for Veterans Day. But yeah, Memorial Day is also for our loved ones, just that have passed on. And I hope it was a good, happy experience and not a sad one. So with that being said, people, anything in the comments you want to let me know or talk to me about, I've had a couple people ask for my email, so I've put that, put that out there for them. So that's it. I'm not going to keep rambling because, man, I could talk to you people forever just chatting. And I might do a video on some stuff that's been on my mind that's absolutely not related to anything, inhumanoid or anything like that. And yeah, Patty, I know I promised you a long time ago I would keep the rants off this channel, but this one I kind of got to get out there. It's not about anybody in it, particular. It's just kind of something that happened to me that made me kind of rethink what a good friend of mine had told me last year, and that's corn. And it was about, giving. You can give too much. You can be too soft-hearted, and it kind of leads into kind of stems out of that, I should say. So I think I'll throw a video up on that, and if you want to listen to it, you can. If you don't, that's fine. Totally understand, totally get it. So with that, people, as always, God bless, Godspeed. Thank you so much for sticking by my side. I don't have words to show my appreciation to all you people. We'll chat again.